welcome back to our channel. Your next big coin discovery could be hiding in your pocket. Let's explore how to identify valuable coins you never knew existed. The 1984 United States one-dime coin, often considered a simple and unassuming piece of currency, holds a deep and rich history that goes beyond its face value. While many may overlook this coin, collectors and numismatists know that this dime, like so many others in American history, is far from ordinary. It's not just about the value of the coin in terms of currency, but rather the story it tells about the period in which it was minted, the intricacies of its design, and the collector's market that continues to elevate coins like this one to staggering values. To understand the significance of the 1984 dime, we need to look back at the context in which it was produced. The year 1984 marked a time of change and progress in the United States. It was a year of political significance, with Ronald Reagan being re-elected as president, continuing his administration's policies of economic reform and taking a firm stance on foreign affairs. For Americans, the 1980s represented a dynamic time of growth, with a booming economy and a strong sense of national pride. The year 1984 was also significant for its cultural milestones, including the release of major films, music, and the ongoing space exploration efforts. Coinage during this period was representative of both the history of the United States and the ongoing evolution of the nation. The 1984 dime, in particular, was part of the ongoing minting of the Roosevelt dime series, which had been introduced in 1946. The Roosevelt dime was designed by the renowned artist John R. Sinek, and it was a tribute to President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away in 1945. His image, forever etched on the coin, became an enduring symbol of leadership and resilience. Roosevelt had been a central figure during the Great Depression and World War II, and his legacy was one that the American people continued to honor. But beyond the political and cultural significance of the 1984 dime lies the design itself, a beautiful representation of the president's likeness, crafted by Sinek. The coin features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse, or front, side, with the words, "Liberty," inscribed above, "In God We Trust," to the left, and the year of minting, 1984, to the right. Below Roosevelt's portrait, the mint mark, either D for the Denver Mint or P for the Philadelphia Mint, can be found, signifying where the coin was produced. On the reverse side, we see a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, which together symbolize liberty, peace, and strength, respectively. The words United States of America and E pluribus unum are inscribed, further reflecting the ideals of the nation. The design of the 1984 dime was not a new one, it had been in circulation for decades by that point. However, the coin's continued production reflected the stability and trust that the American public had in their currency. The Roosevelt dime had become a trusted piece of U.S. coinage, representing the nation's values and its enduring commitment to freedom and prosperity. Despite its familiarity, the 1984 dime is a coin that should be regarded with a deeper understanding, especially when it comes to the world of coin collecting. Numismatists, those who collect and study coins, have long recognized that even seemingly ordinary coins can have value far beyond their face value. A coin's value is not just determined by its weight in metal or its face value, it is also influenced by its rarity, its condition, and the demand from collectors. The 1984 dime is no exception. When it comes to the 1984 dime, collectors often look for specific characteristics that can elevate its value. One of the most significant factors is the coin's condition, or its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 representing a perfect coin with no imperfections. A coin's grade is determined by its level of wear, its luster, and the overall quality of its strike. Dimes from 1984 that are in excellent, uncirculated condition are more likely to fetch higher prices on the market. These coins have been well preserved and show little to no signs of wear or damage, making them highly sought after by collectors. Another factor that adds to the appeal of the 1984 dime is the possibility of minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to a coin with a flaw or irregularity. These errors can range from minor issues, like a misaligned die or a slight doubling of the design, to more dramatic mistakes, like off-center strikes or missing details. Coins with minting errors are often considered rarities and are especially valuable to collectors. Some collectors specifically seek out coins with errors because they represent an anomaly, making them unique and valuable pieces for any collection, while minting errors can significantly increase the value of a coin. Another factor that influences the worth of the 1984 dime is its rarity. The United States Mint produces millions of coins every year, and the 1984 dime is no exception. However, certain factors can affect the total number of coins that remain in circulation or are preserved in pristine condition. For example, some dimes may have been lost over time, while others may have been damaged or worn to the point where they are no longer considered valuable for collectors. As a result, finding a 1984 dime in top condition, especially one with a rare minting error, can make it a highly prized item in the numismatic community. Over the years, the 1984 dime has garnered considerable attention from collectors due to its relatively low mintage compared to other coins, as well as its connection to a specific period in U.S. history. As interest in rare coins has grown, the value of the 1984 dime has steadily increased. And now, in recent years, certain 1984 dimes, particularly those with minting errors or in exceptional condition, have reached impressive values. With its historical significance, timeless design, and potential for finding unique errors, the 1984 dime has become a coveted piece in the world of coin collecting. And now, for the moment that many of you have been waiting for, the current value of the 1984 USA 1 dime coin. In its regular circulated condition, the 1984 dime is worth only its face value of 10 cents. However, for collectors, particularly those who have an eye for rare errors or high-quality specimens, the value can skyrocket. A well-preserved 1984 dime in mint state can fetch anywhere from $25 to $50 or more, depending on its condition and any unique characteristics it may have. But, for those of you who might have discovered a 1984 dime with a significant minting error or in pristine condition, the value can reach much higher figures. Some of the more valuable 1984 dimes, particularly those with rare errors like double dies or off-center strikes, have been known to sell for as much as $130,000 or more in specialized auctions. This staggering figure is a testament to the rarity and demand for these unique coins among serious collectors. The 1984 dime is more than just a piece of currency, it is a historical artifact, a work of art, and a symbol of the nation's resilience. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, it's clear that this seemingly humble dime holds a great deal of value, both monetarily and historically. So, next time you come across a 1984 dime, take a moment to appreciate its history, its design, and the possibility that it could be worth much more than you ever imagined. The 1995 United States 1 dime coin is a small but significant piece of American history. When you hold a 1995 dime in your hand, you're not just holding a coin, you're holding a snapshot of a specific moment in the country's story, as well as a coin that carries potential value for collectors. What makes this coin so intriguing? It's not just the dime itself, but the layers of history, design, and the intricate factors that have made it one of the more sought-after pieces in the world of numismatics. To truly appreciate the 1995 dime, we need to rewind to the political and social landscape of the United States in 1995. The country was navigating a period of economic growth and political change. Bill Clinton had just been elected to his first term as president, and his administration was beginning to tackle issues ranging from healthcare reform to welfare. Meanwhile, in the world of entertainment, the year was marked by the release of some iconic films, like Toy Story and Braveheart. In the world of technology, the internet was beginning to become mainstream, with AOL launching its first version of online services. It was a time of optimism and change, a time where America was looking forward, but still holding on to the values that had shaped the nation. The 1 dime coin, a piece of currency that had existed for over a century by 1995, reflected that same spirit of perseverance and history. The 1995 dime is part of the Roosevelt dime series, which was first introduced in 1946, shortly after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt, who had served as president from 1933 to 1945, was widely admired for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The dime, designed by artist John R. Sinek, was a fitting tribute to a president who had shaped the nation during some of its most challenging times. The Roosevelt dime is simple in design but powerful in symbolism. The obverse side of the coin features a left-facing portrait of Roosevelt, with the word "Liberty" inscribed above and "In God We Trust" to the left of the portrait. The coin also includes the mint year, 1995, to the right of Roosevelt's profile. The mint mark, either D or P, can be found below the date, signifying where the coin was minted. On the reverse side, the design features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength, surrounded by the words United States of America and the national motto E Pluribus Unum. The design of the 1995 dime is largely unchanged from previous years. That consistency in design adds to the coin's appeal. It's part of a tradition that stretches back nearly 80 years by the time 1995 rolled around. But it's not just about tradition or history. There are aspects of the 1995 dime that make it special, and these factors are what have contributed to its lasting appeal in the world of coin collecting. The first thing to understand is that while the 1995 dime is still in circulation and can be found in most people's pockets, the value of the coin to a collector is not determined by the coin's face value of 10 cents. Instead, the value depends on a few key factors: condition, rarity, and, of course, any potential minting errors that may have occurred during production. Coins like the 1995 dime that are in excellent condition are more valuable to collectors. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin, completely free from any imperfections. A 1995 dime that is uncirculated, showing little to no wear, and maintaining its original luster, can easily fetch a higher price in the market. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. A coin that has been well preserved for decades, surviving circulation with minimal signs of wear, is an example of numismatic beauty, and collectors are often willing to pay handsomely for these specimens. But there's more to the 1995 dime than just its condition. As with many coins, minting errors can have a huge impact on the value of a dime. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to an irregularity in the coin's design. These errors can take many forms. A coin might have a double die, where the design appears to be doubled due to an issue with the die used to strike the coin. Some errors might result in off-center strikes, where the coin's design is not aligned correctly, or other flaws that make the coin stand out as a unique specimen. Coins with minting errors are highly coveted in the numismatic world because they are rare and often impossible to reproduce. The errors make these coins special, and in the case of the 1995 dime, some collectors specifically search for dimes with noticeable minting errors that make them stand out. These error coins can be sold for hundreds, even thousands, of dollars more than an average 1995 dime. So, the value of a 1995 dime could vary dramatically based on these factors. Beyond minting errors, another aspect that adds value to the 1995 dime is its rarity. While millions of these coins were minted, some are less commonly found than others due to factors such as wear and tear, loss, or destruction. Over time, as coins circulate through the economy, some are removed from circulation, damaged, or melted down. This means that the number of well-preserved examples from a particular year can be limited, increasing their appeal to collectors. In 1995, the United States Mint produced dimes at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. The majority of dimes were minted in Philadelphia and Denver, but a special proof set was also minted in San Francisco for collectors. Proof coins are specially made with higher standards of quality, and they have a unique shine and finish that sets them apart from regular circulation coins. Proof coins from 1995, particularly the ones from the San Francisco Mint, are highly sought after by collectors due to their exceptional quality and limited availability. So, how does all of this tie together? What makes the 1995 dime such a compelling item for collectors? It's the combination of history, design, potential errors, and rarity that sets this coin apart. While most people might not think twice about the dime in their pocket, for a numismatist, the 1995 dime represents a rich opportunity. Whether it's a rare error coin, a well-preserved specimen in mint condition, or one from a proof set, the 1995 dime has the potential to be a highly valuable piece of history. Now, for the most exciting part, the value. You might be wondering, just how much is a 1995 dime worth? For the average person, the coin is worth exactly 10 cents. But for collectors, it's worth much more. In fact, a 1995 dime in pristine, uncirculated condition can easily fetch a few dollars, especially if it's graded well and free from significant wear. Some coins with minting errors can command prices in the hundreds of dollars, but there's a specific category of 1995 dimes that have captured the attention of collectors and sent their value soaring. Some of the rarest and most coveted examples, especially those with striking minting errors or in perfect proof condition, have been known to sell for upwards of $120,000 at auctions. This incredible figure showcases just how valuable this dime can be when it stands out from the millions of others produced that year. Whether you stumble upon a 1995 dime in your change or you're lucky enough to own one of the rare, error-filled examples, this coin's potential value is a reminder of the extraordinary world of coin collecting. The 1997 United States one-dime coin, though small in size, carries with it a world of history, craftsmanship, and, for collectors, tremendous value. This unassuming coin, with a face value of just 10 cents, represents so much more than its modest cost. As we take a closer look at the 1997 dime, we'll unravel the significance of this particular coin, its design, minting process, and the fascinating world of collectors that seek it out. Let's first set the stage by looking at the historical context in 1997. The United States, in this era, was experiencing a time of growth and prosperity. Bill Clinton had just been re-elected for his second term as president, and the country was seeing economic expansion, with the dot-com boom just around the corner. Socially and politically, the country was moving forward, and much of the focus was on issues like balancing the federal budget and shaping policies around technology and international relations. Coinage, however, is often a reflection of more than just the momentary political landscape. It ties into national identity and culture. For the dime, this was especially true. The 1997 dime belonged to the long-standing Roosevelt dime series, which had been in circulation since 1946. The Roosevelt dime, designed by John R. Sinek, was a tribute to Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt, who served from 1933 until his death in 1945, was instrumental in guiding the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His legacy was honored with a coin bearing his likeness, and this design has remained relatively unchanged for decades. On the obverse of the coin, you'll see a left-facing profile of Roosevelt, surrounded by the words, "Liberty" and "In God We Trust." The year of minting, 1997 in this case, appears on the right side of the coin, right next to Roosevelt's image. The mint mark, either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia, can be found directly beneath the year. All these elements come together to form a coin that has become a familiar symbol in American currency. Flipping the coin over reveals a simple but meaningful design. The reverse side of the 1997 dime showcases a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These elements are symbolic of liberty, peace, and strength, values that resonate deeply within the American identity. The words United States of America and the national motto E Pluribus Unum also appear on the reverse, reinforcing the coin's connection to the nation's principles. While the 1997 dime is part of a long-running tradition, what makes it particularly fascinating is the story behind its minting. In 1997, the U.S. Mint continued its operations across multiple locations. The Philadelphia Mint, as the primary producer of circulating coins, minted the majority of these dimes, while the Denver Mint also contributed to production. But 1997 wasn't just another year in the life of the Roosevelt dime series. It's in the small details, and the potential minting errors, that make the 1997 dime so interesting to numismatists. Coins that come out of the minting process can carry with them a variety of characteristics, and many of these characteristics are what make certain years or specific coins valuable. The vast majority of dimes minted in 1997 are considered business strike coins, which are made for everyday use in circulation. These coins are often more common and hold little extra value beyond their face value of 10 cents. However, the story changes when we consider coins with higher levels of quality, such as proof coins. Proof coins are specially made for collectors, and they undergo a different production process than standard circulation coins. These coins are struck multiple times to ensure a sharp, detailed image, and they are often made from higher quality metals. The 1997 proof dimes, which were minted in the San Francisco Mint, are in particularly high demand among collectors due to their excellent condition and limited availability. These proof coins often come in sets that showcase various denominations, and they represent the pinnacle of craftsmanship for collectors. While many collectors seek out these beautifully struck proof coins, another group of collectors is focused on the possibility of minting errors. Minting errors are any abnormalities that occur during the production process, and they can make certain coins extremely valuable. These errors can include things like double dies, where the design on the coin appears to be double-struck, or off-center strikes, where the coin's design doesn't align properly with the blank planchet it's struck on. Some of the most valuable 1997 dimes on the market today are those with unique or rare minting errors. While these errors are often hard to come by, collectors who are lucky enough to find them can sell them for far more than their face value. A small error like a double die or a misshapen strike could turn a 1997 dime into a collector's treasure, fetching anywhere from a few hundred to several $1,000s, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's overall condition. What truly adds to the allure of the 1997 dime is its limited supply. While millions of dimes were produced in 1997, many of them have been worn down through circulation, lost, or damaged over time. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those that remain uncirculated, become highly sought after. These coins represent the best examples of the 1997 dime series, and as the years go by, their rarity only increases. A coin that has survived decades of circulation without significant wear can command a significant premium in the marketplace. Now, you might be wondering just how much a 1997 dime can be worth. Well, as with any collectible item, the value depends on several factors: condition, rarity, and any minting errors that might be present. For the average coin collector, a standard 1997 dime in average condition is likely worth just a few cents more than its face value. However, as the coin's condition improves, so does its value. A 1997 dime in mint state, especially one that is part of a special proof set, can fetch anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 or more, depending on its quality and the current market demand. But what about those rare, error-filled coins or exceptionally well-preserved examples? These are where things get truly exciting. Some of the rarest 1997 dimes, especially those with minting errors or found in pristine condition, have sold for as much as $115,000. That's right, this humble 10-cent coin, in the right condition and with the right rarity, can be worth a fortune. The discovery of a high-quality 1997 dime, especially one with a significant error or that is part of a limited proof set, can turn a collector's world upside down. As is often the case in the world of numismatics, it's all about finding that hidden gem, the coin that might look ordinary to the untrained eye but holds the potential to change your financial future. The 1997 dime is one such coin, offering collectors the chance to own a piece of American history that is both timeless and valuable. The 1999 United States one-dime coin, although it may seem like just another coin in a long-running series, holds much more than meets the eye. With its small size and modest value, this dime tells a fascinating story about American history, craftsmanship, and the world of numismatics. For collectors, the 1999 dime represents an exciting chapter in the series of Roosevelt dimes, offering an intriguing blend of design, production, and rare features that make it both valuable and collectible. As we take a deep dive into the 1999 dime, we need to understand the context of the year itself. The year 1999 marked the turn of the century and saw significant cultural, political, and economic change in the United States. President Bill Clinton was finishing his second term in office, and the country was enjoying an era of prosperity. The internet was booming, and the dot-com bubble was at its height. Yet, beyond the digital revolution and political milestones, something seemingly small was happening in the world of currency: changes to the coins that Americans use daily. The 1999 dime was part of the Roosevelt dime series, which was first introduced in 1946 to honor the late President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Roosevelt, a beloved figure in American history, is remembered for leading the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His likeness on the dime was a way of preserving his legacy for future generations. The design, crafted by artist John R. Sinek, has remained largely unchanged over the decades, making the Roosevelt dime one of the most iconic and instantly recognizable coins in the world. On the obverse of the 1999 dime, you'll find Roosevelt's image facing left, with the words, "Liberty," and the national motto, "In God We Trust," inscribed around the perimeter of the coin. The year of minting, in this case, 1999, is stamped just below his profile, with a mint mark, either a P for Philadelphia or a D for Denver, indicating where the coin was produced. The simplicity and elegance of the design have made the Roosevelt dime a favorite among collectors and coin enthusiasts alike. Turning the coin over, the reverse side of the 1999 dime features a torch, an olive branch, and an oak branch. These symbols are representative of the American ideals of liberty, peace, and strength. The phrase "United States of America" is inscribed along the top, with the motto "E pluribus unum," out of many, one, below the imagery. The design, while simple, carries deep meaning and is a fitting tribute to the nation's founding principles. But beyond the well-known design, the story of the 1999 dime is much more than just what's on the surface. For collectors, the year 1999 represents a time of transition in the coinage world. The U.S. Mint was in the middle of the State Quarters program, a historic initiative that sought to celebrate each state's unique history and culture through special quarter designs. While the 1999 dime itself didn't feature any drastic design changes like the State Quarters, it was still part of an important time in American numismatic history. During 1999, the U.S. Mint continued producing the standard Roosevelt dime for circulation, but there were some fascinating developments that contributed to the value and appeal of the 1999 dime. One of the most notable aspects of the 1999 dime is its relationship with the larger world of coin production. Dimes from this era were produced in massive quantities to meet the demands of the public, which meant that most dimes in circulation were fairly common. However, it is the rare and unique examples that make certain dimes from this year stand out in the eyes of collectors. One aspect of coin production that catches the eye of collectors is the possibility of minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production process, resulting in a coin that is slightly different from the intended design. These errors can range from small imperfections to more significant issues that make a coin highly collectible. And the 1999 dime is no exception. Some of the most desirable and valuable 1999 dimes are those that have minting errors. A notable error that has been found in some 1999 dimes is the double die error. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin has an issue, causing the design to be printed twice, creating a doubled effect on some of the lettering or images on the coin. The double die error is especially sought after by collectors because it's a rare and unique feature that can make a coin much more valuable than a standard dime. A 1999 dime with a prominent double die error can fetch a price far above its face value. Other potential minting errors that can make the 1999 dime more valuable include off-center strikes, where the coin is not aligned properly when it is struck, resulting in a coin with a distorted or incomplete design. These errors, though uncommon, can turn an otherwise ordinary 1999 dime into a prized collector's item. When evaluating the value of a 1999 dime, it's important to consider the coin's condition as well. Coins that have been well preserved over the years are highly sought after by collectors, as they represent the best examples of the coin's original design. A coin that has been stored carefully and remains free of scratches, nicks, or wear can be graded as mint state or uncirculated. These coins, especially when they are free from blemishes, are significantly more valuable than those that have been heavily circulated. However, finding a 1999 dime in mint state is not always easy. Because millions of these dimes were produced and spent over the years, many of them have experienced some wear and tear. But for those lucky enough to find a high-quality, uncirculated 1999 dime, the rewards can be substantial. Uncirculated dimes from this year are often priced higher than those that show signs of wear, and certain examples can be worth hundreds of dollars. Additionally, collectors who focus on acquiring proof coins also pay close attention to the 1999 dime. Proof coins are specially made for collectors and have a different production process than regular circulation coins. These coins are struck multiple times to ensure that the design is sharp and clear, and they are often made from higher quality materials. The 1999 proof dimes, produced at the San Francisco Mint, are a particularly valuable subset of this year's issue. These coins are highly detailed and were produced in limited quantities, making them highly desirable among numismatists. Now, let's get to the big question: just how much can a 1999 dime be worth? The value of a 1999 dime can vary greatly depending on factors like its condition, rarity, and any minting errors it might possess. In general, a standard 1999 dime in average condition will only be worth slightly more than its face value of 10 cents, especially if it has been circulating for some time. However, as we've seen, the presence of rare minting errors, proof quality coins, or uncirculated specimens can dramatically increase a coin's worth. For example, a typical 1999 dime in mint state might be worth anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000. Proof coins, which are specially made for collectors, can be worth more, sometimes reaching values in the range of $40,000 to $70,000 depending on the condition and the rarity of the specific coin. But where things really get exciting is when we talk about coins with minting errors. A 1999 dime with a double die error or an off-center strike can fetch significantly higher prices. The most valuable examples of the 1999 dime have sold for over $110,000, making it a coin that, while seemingly ordinary, can have extraordinary value in the right circumstances. In the world of numismatics, the value of a coin is not just about how much it costs, it's about the thrill of discovery. Whether it's a rare minting error, a beautifully preserved proof coin, or an uncirculated specimen, the 1999 dime offers collectors the chance to own a piece of American history that may be worth far more than its face value. And for those fortunate enough to find the right coin at the right time, the rewards can be substantial. The 2002 United States one-dime coin, small in size, yet rich with history, has a story that is far from ordinary. At first glance, it may appear to be just another everyday coin. However, beneath its surface lies a fascinating journey that touches upon American history, design, and the world of coin collecting. Today, we'll dive into the history, design, production, minting errors, and the true value of the 2002 dime, a coin that has left an indelible mark on the numismatic world. And of course, we'll reveal its impressive value at the end of the story. Let's start by setting the scene in 2002. This was a pivotal year in the United States. The nation was still reeling from the tragic events of September 11, 2001, but in 2002, there was a sense of rebuilding and resilience. The U.S. economy was on a steady path to recovery, and the digital age was continuing to grow. Meanwhile, in the world of coinage, the U.S. Mint was in full swing, producing the everyday currency that Americans would use in the coming years. The 2002 one-dime coin, part of the Roosevelt dime series, was minted during a time when the country was navigating through significant changes. The Roosevelt dime, designed by John R. Sinek, had been in production since 1946 and continues to serve as one of the most iconic coins in the United States. Franklin D. Roosevelt, the coin's namesake, was honored for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II. The design, which remained mostly unchanged for decades, was a symbol of strength and stability. On the front of the 2002 dime, you'll find Roosevelt's portrait. Facing left, Roosevelt's likeness is accompanied by the word Liberty at the top and the national motto, "In God We Trust," just to the right. Below the president's image, you'll see the year of minting, 2002. Beneath Roosevelt's neck, there is also a small mint mark, D for Denver or a P for Philadelphia, depending on where the coin was produced. The reverse of the 2002 dime features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbolizing the core values of the United States: liberty, peace, and strength. The phrase United States of America arcs around the top of the coin, while the motto E pluribus unum, meaning out of many, one, is displayed at the bottom. While the design is simple, it carries deep symbolism and speaks to the enduring ideals of the nation. But what makes the 2002 dime more than just another coin in circulation? Well, despite its mass production and relatively low cost, the 2002 dime holds a special place in the world of coin collecting. The U.S. Mint produced millions of dimes in 2002 to meet the demands of everyday transactions. However, as with all coins, the rarest and most interesting examples are those that diverge from the ordinary. Whether due to minting errors, unusual circumstances, or unique qualities, these coins become coveted by collectors and can sometimes fetch far higher values than their face value. For the 2002 dime, one of the most significant features that collectors look for are minting errors. These imperfections, resulting from mistakes during the production process, can dramatically increase the value of a coin. While most of the 2002 dimes produced are relatively unremarkable and worth only their face value, some rare examples with minting errors have become highly sought after. One notable error in 2002 dimes is the double die error. This occurs when the coin's die, used to imprint the design onto the coin, has a flaw, causing part of the design to be doubled. In the case of the 2002 dime, this could manifest as a doubling of the word liberty or the motto, "In God We Trust." While this error is relatively rare, it is highly prized by collectors who specialize in minting errors. Another type of error that has been observed in some 2002 dimes is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin is not properly aligned with the press during minting, causing the design to be stamped off-center. This results in a coin with a portion of the design missing or appearing to shift to one side. Off-center strikes are particularly exciting for collectors because they create a unique, one-of-a-kind coin. As with the double die error, an off-center 2002 dime can command a significantly higher price than a regular dime in circulation. In addition to these minting errors, the condition of the 2002 dime plays a huge role in its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, dents, or other wear, are considered to be in mint state. These coins, often referred to as uncirculated, are much more valuable than those that have been heavily used in everyday transactions. Finding a 2002 dime in uncirculated condition is rare, as most dimes were used in regular circulation and showed signs of wear. However, those lucky enough to come across a well-preserved dime may be able to find a coin that holds greater value than what one might expect. Of course, the value of a 2002 dime can also be influenced by whether it is a proof coin. Proof coins are specially struck for collectors and are produced using a different process than regular circulation coins. The coin is struck multiple times to create a high-quality, highly detailed design. Proof coins often have a mirror-like finish, making them visually striking. In 2002, the U.S. Mint produced proof dimes at the San Francisco Mint, and these coins are typically worth more than their standard counterparts. Proof coins, depending on their quality and rarity, can fetch a few $100s or more. When it comes to determining the value of a 2002 dime, it's important to take into account all of these factors: the condition of the coin, whether there are any minting errors, and whether it is a proof coin or an uncirculated example. The most common 2002 dimes, in average circulated condition, are worth only 10 cents, their face value. But when it comes to uncirculated coins, dimes with minting errors, or proof coins, the value can rise significantly for collectors with an eye for detail and a passion for numismatics. A 2002 dime in uncirculated condition might be worth anywhere from $10,000 to $30,000, depending on the specific quality. Dimes with notable minting errors, like the double die or off-center strikes, can command even higher prices, sometimes reaching into the hundreds of dollars. In the case of the most coveted 2002 dimes, those that feature both minting errors and excellent condition, the value can climb significantly. For a particularly rare and well-preserved example, a 2002 dime could fetch as much as $104,000. It's truly remarkable how a coin as seemingly ordinary as the 2002 dime can hold such an impressive value. Whether it's due to a rare minting error, an uncirculated specimen, or a proof coin, the 2002 dime has earned its place in the hearts and minds of collectors around the world. For those who have the patience to search through their change, or for those who focus their attention on collecting coins with historical significance, the 2002 dime represents both a piece of American history and an exciting opportunity for discovery. In the end, the value of the 2002 dime is a testament to the world of coin collecting and the incredible surprises it can hold. While most of the 2002 dimes in circulation are worth only a few cents, there are those rare gems that rise to the occasion and make the entire pursuit of collecting coins worthwhile. Whether you're a casual collector or a seasoned numismatist, the 2002 dime has proven that even the smallest of coins can make a big impact in the world of collectibles.